prime time edition. It's the prime time edition of the Wyntis Horse Show and the bump. Well, it is my Thursday, right? So I need, I can throw out the Wyntis Horse Show. He not paying attention, so that's why I
So
get to say it.
nah, cause I already said it's the evening bump.
But it's the Wyntis Horse Show come on tonight though.
Nah, the Wyntis Horse Show was hours ago. You canceled
But it's
it.
still my day though.
You a lie. When you miss your time slot.
Okay.
It's all
Okay.
it is what
But it's still my day though. You can check out the Wyntis Hall Show every Thursday at 6 at 6 p.m. Only on A10 News Media Group. Well, how about that though? Because I got this candy in my mouth.
Choke.
I don't want to choke her because I got too much to talk about tonight.
You got to talk about you ain't done none of that.
I did.
I've
been grinding all day long, y'all. It's been a long day. Hold on, let me get to share. Good, Mickey. Why don't you say hi to everybody? Hi, Patrick.
In the morning. I don't care about everybody.
I care about everybody all day long. Hi, Patrick. Hi, Tia.
Good evening, my good family. What it do, y'all? We tried to bring y'all good shows today. I mean, good information. I ain't gonna say shows. It was information. Mm-hmm. But what I'm finding out when you go to these meetings around Flint,
people don't like you.
No, that they don't like you, man. These are a bunch of. You can see the dysfunction. Let me say that.
You just now seeing it.
No, I mean it's just on everywhere. But what I have noticed that each board try to blame city council. Well, we ain't like them. They throw out the school board. They bring up. I noticed that because Joe King threw a no standing on business Joe.
I wasn't there, so I'm gonna give you a pass.
He threw the school board and city council there saying we don't want them people coming down here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what he said.
I mean, no, basically not saying that. He was just like we coming down there. Like they was just a board. They just did everything. No, he spoke highly of me. He spoke highly of me.
Okay.
But what I am finding out, I'm just saying, man, everything around here is being controlled by.
I'm sitting up here like
money. I follow the money, and you will see how everybody vote from the school board to the ethics accountability board.
Months ago.
I'm telling you, I seen it today. Quick?
Shouts out to 18.
Oh, little mama, I know. I did. The lady did. She was there. That Frida Williams on the ethics accountability board.
Oh yeah. Shouts out to A10 News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world, Spacely Sprocket. Y'all go ahead and share this out. We thought we'd do a little something for y'all tonight because tomorrow morning we're going to have Mr. Jordan Sheridan on from Status Coop.
Yep, Status Coop.
So he will be on with us tomorrow, and that's going to be a very informational show as well. We're going to talk about a lot of things, water, something. But me and Mickey was like, we don't want to wait until Monday to talk about what we want to talk about tonight. And then we got too many shows tomorrow, so we can't fit it in tomorrow. So we said we was going to come back on and do a little something for y'all tonight. So y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe if you're on the YouTube side. And if you're on the Facebook side, go ahead and share it out. On the YouTube side, share it out too. We like it, share it. Y'all here. Look at all of y'all on here. So y'all much, y'all like us.
And I love y'all back.
And we appreciate y'all for sticking around. So today, when we left here, we went down to wait a minute. First of all, let me back up.
Back it up.
For a little Flint news. This is Flint news for Flint people. So last night, it was an apartment complex in the township vicinity of Flint. Okay. And allegedly, a lady got mad at her male companion, I shall say, and she dragged his clothes into the living room and poured gasoline on them and lit it with a match, and the fire got out of control. She didn't know the fire was going to get that big, allegedly. That's what she said, okay? And so it burned down 36 apartments. And so today, it was said out on the street, and my word usually be 99.9% accurate because this came from the people that was living right up in there. She comes back to the apartment complex, allegedly, with the man who clothes she burnt up. Mickey, ain't that some Mike and Tina type of love? Or some Bobby and Whitney type of love? What's wrong with people? So that's where they said she was apprehended. That's what they tell me. But then before that, they said that some apartments in the front of the apartment complex caught on fire. Now here's where things get interesting.
Like my new banner that's coming around now. Back then, because I don't solve no crimes. I just try to figure out city council at its accountability board and the school board. All the boards around, but that shit you talking
this
about,
is listen.
I stay out of that
let me
part.
tell you about this.
Go
no,
ahead.
This is helping the people.
Yeah, you
so before that, no, this is where it gets interesting. So the people was out there talking, and they said, "But listen, it's a lot of fires popping up, and people are complaining because this is what they doing to the black and brown people over here, because that's the majority black and brown complex." Said that the landlord is raising the monthly rate on their rent $200 and $300 each month because he said he wants to keep up with market rates. The apartments allegedly can't pass inspections, and he charging them a water bill, and they don't even have no meters. The people said, "Who do we go to for help?"
Not there.
Well, each month, yes, he going up each month. They pay monthly rent in those apartments. Oh, she came back to sign up for Red Cross relief, so you heard that too. Well, yes, he's in a way he is Dr. Padroni. He is evicting all of them if he's raising it that much because the people are really complaining. And that's just horrible. I think it's horrible how they do people around here who they think, can't help themselves, or everybody is not in a bad situation because they was born into that situation, or they just can't do any better. Like some people like fell off and they can't afford like paying $200-300 every month to get. It's just sickening to me how people do you. And that's all I
Yeah, but
want to
this
say
what
about
we.
that.
But I mean, just to chime in on that little part for us, how they come in and do.
Mhm.
But see, we allow stuff like that to come in. We allow slumlords,
Right.
people to
And
come
that and that
in
the right.
and,
You're
and do
right.
that. That's why when you hear the word ghetto, you know what I'm saying. That this is all by design.
Mhm.
That's why I feel like it's a lot of other things that was pressing needs they could have did. Then like tonight, ethics and accountability board wanted to show they could do something, but yet they just as silly as city council.
But they apparently they wanted to do something, but to the wrong people.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because I did show him, and I ain't gonna put the young lady name out there, but my bad. I thought it was 90 days ago. She put that complaint out in 2022. We in 2024.
2 years ago.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Put it out, and I did show a couple people down there. I did show one of the ethics accountability, a couple of them, what was going on. I'm like, y'all see this, and ain't no complaint.
Right.
And that's the ethics and accountability board. That's not the ombudsman.
Right.
Because the ethics but they like to select and pick what they want to do.
Well, I talked to a bunch of different people on the ethics and accountability board, so they can't say it just came from one person. And I talked to a lot of people who previously was on the ENA board. Now check this out. When the complaints come in, the ombudsman logs them.
Right.
And give them, if it's got to do with council,
right,
or administration,
right,
they go to Mr. King.
Oh, the Goldie. The Goldie. The Goldie, Mr. King himself.
They go to Mr. King.
But you see,
so while we thinking that she not doing what she's supposed to be doing,
yeah.
I heard what I said. Or should I say allegedly?
Nah, Anna,
No, I
you
ain't even
good,
gonna say
family.
that. That's the process.
And did you? But did you hear? I gotta get to Harris. I see they up in here saying Harris do. I'm talking about William Harris. He do need to be going off the Ethics and Accountability Board.
He just made a motion to remove her off the board.
But did you see? He said integrity.
Integrity, and your mama then received ARPA money twice.
And don't he work for his mama or work with his mama?
I'm sure he do.
So she getting ARPA money. So you know he ain't gonna go against none of them 5 votes.
Exactly. And you talking about integrity. Your mama didn't receive money twice. Matter of fact, got mad because she didn't get the full amount. She thought she was supposed to get $500,000. It was between the Greater Holy Temple, Mother Jones, Bethel, and Ashbury. And it said for $500,000, that resolution said, okay? And they split it between the 3. She got mad because she thought she was supposed to get $500,000 a piece and came back and got some more too. And got some more money. And he said, integrity. I like that, Mickey.
Oh, big word, integrity. Did you see how he said integrity?
Integrity.
But he don't look like he been compromised. But you know what the thing is, don't you?
Integrity.
Because he was bringing up, because you know he on that board, but that, and was finna, he wanted to suspend her without doing an investigation. Now let me show you what bias is. You can already see.
Tell me what was the suspension about?
One was holding up that sign. They saying she was because they got some videos sent. This was some videos.
Somebody sent some videos.
Yeah, sent some videos. Okay. She was holding up a sign, and the young lady did say it. I'm talking about Billy Dantzler. She said, saying bye Eva, wasn't Eva finna go.
That was her last day.
Yeah, and that's what she said, one of their last
days.
So
now you can't hold up signs.
No, you can't. And they saying you gotta hold. But this the whole thing. Don't forget. And the young lady did get cussed out while she was at the meeting.
Who?
Billy did. You know, the lady that was sitting next to her cussed.
Oh.
But they ain't gonna. But they say they're gonna reprimand her. But they didn't handle it then. I'm gonna just tell you what I was saying on the back. Oh, we'll deal with that on the next one they meet, maybe in December 2055. That is.
Somebody next to Billy cussed at the meeting.
Michelle, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, she said it, and they heard it, but it's like a council meeting when you hear Candace cuss and Liddell don't hear it. When Liddell cuss, Judy don't hear it. Even them don't hear it.
We played a video today where Candace cussed out.
Told Billy to shut the fuck up is what she said.
Micah cussed out Billy. Shut up.
I'm trying to tell you.
Today?
And then
she told her that today?
At the meeting. And your boy Joe King standing on business said Billy was the bully.
Wait a minute.
This the type of person you got.
Rico,
Joe King.
Fix me a drink.
And then Joe King tried to close the doors, and William Harris had to remind him that's not in the open. He said he couldn't hear because they was talking in the library, and what's the thing you got to have in your hearing aid? Because he got a hearing aid, he couldn't hear because of this. Is when I'm not telling you.
All this went on today.
All today. Damn. It was more
at
like
least I was in the house.
You know what this reminded me of? This was more of a censor of Billy. This is and Carol. Carol would have been there. William Harris wanted to move him. He didn't even and don't even know.
Yeah, Rico, rules. I know. He wasn't standing on nothing.
And then, he did. He wanted to stand on business because he was calling us. It wasn't me. It was I want to say it was Kwanda Mack. Somebody else was over there. He was calling them the Amen Choir.
Who said that?
Joe King. I heard that. Joe King was like the Amen Choir. Oh, he was. You know what he was kind of reminding me of.
Joe King called
City
them
Council.
The Amen Choir.
Yeah, because he didn't want. He wanted you to be silenced up in there.
Well, wait a minute. You talking about today?
Yeah.
Kwanda Mack was over there today.
Yeah.
And he called them the Amen Choir, like Eva called.
Yeah.
All this happened today.
No, it happened fucking yesterday. Where the fuck is you? What I'm talking to?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Today.
Go ahead.
This is like 35. Maybe today, Wyntis. 4/25/24. I'll give you the date.
And he called them the Amen Choir.
Yes. But the thing is, if you cool with the mayor, you good. If you the opposition,
Harris told Mickey to stop laughing. He told you to stop laughing. Oh, he told Nick to stop laughing. Okay, I read that wrong.
Oh yeah. He did told Nick. Oh yeah, Harris was like he act like he was standing on business. But when you get that ARPA money,
stop laughing.
When you
Somebody
get
should tell him to stop.
when you get that ARPA money, you'll do strange things. He'll do strange things for some change.
That's why I guess
that's what people do. They do strange change for some change. Strange things for change.
I was putting in my headphones and it said all I heard. I clicked right on when it said I'll make a motion to remove Billy Dancer. And I was like,
without an investigation. Let me mind you
and
that.
I was like,
without due process.
I said, what did he just say?
Without due because the hate was in him.
Well, what are you mad at?
Because he said his neighbors. What about the fucking neighbors? My family that's in the Flint called about your ass. You know what I'm saying? Nah, see, this was the thing. He was saying, oh, my neighbor across the street. I know people that's in your ward to say you need to be off the board. That's a conflict of interest. Your mama getting ARPA money.
Because I can tell you, on the E&A board and won't hold nobody on council account.
There you go. But he says the integrity.
But so let me get this right. His mama didn't receive ARPA money twice.
Yeah, and probably want more.
And they want to talk about integrity.
Yeah.
So Liddell did get mad the other day and called out Billy Dancer's whole name. And then they said something about the signs, okay, that her and the other person was holding up. Oh, they coming for them too. You can see it.
You see what the great doctor.
Hi, Dr. Danielle.
Family.
All this stuff happened at these meetings originated at the school board meetings. All of it. No one was paying attention. That little man who was standing up there running his mouth to this. Yeah, he said that. I didn't like what he said. That's the little man that be down there at the school board meeting. James Moore said he was sitting there. It felt like at the last council meeting, he was waiting for somebody to get their head smacked up against the table. I said, I said, that's enough. That's when Mickey came in. We had to get started. I was like, they really showing out today. They really see, people do a lot of this.
But they put the complaint in it, but that's what, and I get what the young lady Billy was trying to tell him. Y'all looking at, like she said, you'll be there, you'll see Liddell call her out. But you know what Liddell knows she got? She can go complain to them because you got a fool. I'm just going to say, a political fool.
Eva's feelings was hurt because they had signs,
and they took so that
up. After them
and they took, but damn, that tying them and came with complaints. And, oh, we don't know what we can do. That's when Joe. That's
cussed out Jerry. Then told Jerry ain't gonna say nothing.
Ain't gonna say nothing.
Went upside down, Miss Jerry Marie, and down the other.
You know why Joe did that? Because coming after Joe. See, they coming after Joe.
He coming after
Joe. Dougie Doug coming after Joe.
It's the plan. They're gonna get rid of Joe. I hope it don't happen. Carol and Billy, they coming after them.
No, Joe switched up today. Joe like, no, I'm a team player now.
Oh, he switched back up again.
Yeah, Joe got that together because when he said, Billy, you was a bully. I'm like, damn, you don't see what he didn't say nothing about the woman.
That part too.
He didn't say nothing about the woman cussed Billy out, and when he brought that to his attention, Joe went back until he need like Sleepy Joe. He went to Sleepy Joe. I'm just telling you what it is. This what people need to look at now. When you're looking at this ethics and accountability board.
Paul was there tonight talking to you too?
Yeah, Paul got, but they didn't want to talk about that. They didn't want to talk, but now that lady
Paul
Frida
said he was protecting himself.
Yep, against 80-year-old. When that got brought up, that we just sticking on dealing with Billy and Carol. That was the whole thing was about Billy and Carol. It wasn't about other stuff, but what they will do. And the funny thing is, they say you supposed
to right bluegrass.
But this is what I'm saying. They saying you got to act accordingly. This and that. Joe Keenan sat down there, and I watched Joe down there and watch the city council cut up, but they only see because they sent the video of Billy held the sign up. But I'll say this though, That Trishelle Young, she was trying to save William here. I don't think
was
we go
just
down this
about to
road.
say, what did
She
Trishelle
said
do?
I wouldn't do this. She was trying to tell him, but he was so.
How did she vote?
No, she voted no. Only 3 of them, just the Frida and the Micah lady and William Harris. Only one.
Okay,
So
okay.
you know,
So Frida go to church with him.
Yep.
Micah's husband worked for Habitat. They said,
ain't that a conflict of interest?
Integrity.
Oh, integrity.
Integrity.
Oh, so that's not a constant integrity.
Integrity.
Thing.
It's called integrity now.
But she did cuss Billy out on there, and that's part of
integrity.
Okay.
Integrity.
Okay. Okay.
She went integrity. And then the other one who voted yes, Mama got ARPA money twice.
Yeah.
Okay. Integrity. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Okay.
And he
this is the ethics and accountability board.
And this how messed up it was. He made the motion. He made the motion. It wasn't supposed to be no discussion. They let him discuss and restate. He made a motion without even stating what it was for. And they put it down for the vote. Did they let him go back? I thought you don't supposed to discuss a motion once it's been did. But he was so hard stuck down on. He talking about integrity.
What am I missing? Trishelle voted no, but came back with a motion on Billy.
Yeah, to admonish her, but everybody was like, that'd be
admonish her.
Yeah. embellish. Like admonish her. Yeah, they said admonish her. I'm like,
what they gonna do? Have a public stoning or something? What the hell is going on here in Flint?
Yeah, she did, but she be on there to save him. That's the thing. She saved him. She said, "Clark, I gotta put this up." She did save his ass, but that's when you get greed.
She tried to save hers.
Yeah, she saved Harris. Harris was just caught up. He wanted to prove something. Like this is what he was. Listen, he was showing. He was showing he was stumped down on. We gonna remove her, but you ain't said nothing about the council. You didn't say nothing about the police, and that Frida Williams tell you everything you need to know. Yeah, she all right with people getting arrested. She don't care about that. She feel it should be done like that.
Oh, you ain't gotta tell me nothing about her.
Yeah,
you ain't gotta tell me a damn thing about her.
But these are people.
Oh, that's a whole series. That ain't another show. That's a series. You ain't gotta tell me nothing about her. No, sir.
No, Marshall Tarbert, you are. She was trying to low key help him get his words together. Because he didn't know what he was doing. She was trying to tell him.
She's unbiased and impartial.
Yep.
Which is what Billy was doing.
Yep. I'm trying to tell you. Can't admonish no wrong.
Accountability board.
Right. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, it looked like the day just got worse as it went on.
Man, it did. I'm trying to tell you, when you look at it, the games that they playing, see, yeah, they did to admonish and warn the next time they vote to remove her. When I tell you, but they went at their own. But I'm telling you, when you got when you got ethics and
she said metal detectors.
Yeah, she feel like metal detectors should be down there. She don't know. She don't know state law though.
She's probably one of them kids had to run home.
Yeah, but she don't know state law though. You know, you have laws that you can't have the rights to bear arms.
Her husband used to be fire.
But these are dictators. But when you look at it, these are dictators now. These people who want the people to shut up. I'm just telling you, with the tone they set in that council. Except for the Ethics and Accountability Board now. I mean, Ethics Accountability Board trying to follow it. You can't say nothing. They want you to be a big they want you to just be robots. Shut up and listen to what they say like they doing a damn good job. Now you see they selective what they want to bring and talk about up there, the complaints that they got.
Well, maybe they ain't seen them if they
not
them
buzz women, but yeah, because Joe King, what you think Joe King needs? I don't know. Why is he still the president?
I don't know, because they were supposed to vote in January, so they ain't talk about that tonight either.
No.
I bet you they're gonna talk about it soon.
But you can tell
they're gonna talk about it soon.
But you can tell they with Liddell though.
Absolutely. You can tell they would. She just said her name at the meeting.
Yeah.
And then they talking about the signs. That mean her friend was upset because they was holding signs that said bye.
And
then they got the other one writing letters about short stories about Mr. King. Yeah. Doug. Was Doug there tonight?
Nope.
He didn't come read a story.
Mm-mm. But what I did tell people, William Harris, Frida Williams, and what's her name, Michelle Micah, they showed you where they at. Yes, now, the only one who kind of pulled back, who didn't show that was, I'll say this, I'll give Trishelle Young And the rest of them, we ain't gonna go with this because what they doing to you, it can happen to them.
But she put in a motion to abolish her, though.
Well, you know she
Did
had this.
that one pass to abolish her? What does that
but
mean?
Linda Booth voted yes. All of them voted yes
Well,
for
what do it mean?
Just to censor me, just tell them you do this again. This is what the next move we
is
gonna
that
do.
In their rules? Can they have they ever abolished somebody before? We talking about a board, as Mays would say, is still in their infant stages 7 years later. They can't keep their members together no more than 2 years at a time. Some of them is the same ones that's been there from the start, and they still don't know what to do.
No, they don't, because they was just they passed someone out. That's what she said. Y'all ain't gonna do an investigation. It just show you what Joe. I'm gonna just tell you something, Mayor. I will get all rid of them fires. Joe King would be chopping block.
He is.
William Harris. I'm just telling you, these are the ones who.
Oh, he's gonna keep the ones that's gonna do for him.
Yeah,
now.
But William Harris, no integrity. I get it. I get it. He followed you around. Going nowhere.
And he did what he was supposed to do today.
Well, I'll tell you, he did that, but no integrity. It's already he already showing he got a gripe against. Because I watched it, but I had to have the camera on other people. We told her 3 times already. He don't like Billy, from what I'm telling you right now.
They tell you 3 people they coming after.
Yeah.
Joe King.
But Joe feel he's still
Carol McIntosh.
OJ. He feel like he's OJ. He's still down with them.
Okay.
Because he's OJ.
You see what they did to OJ, Joe King, Carol McIntosh, and Billy Danster. Just like they're doing on the council. Dennis Pfeiffer, Tanya Burns, and Jerry Winfrey Carter.
So he said mileage to correct firmly.
Grown people.
Yeah, that's what you know.
Mileage.
No, you can tell. You can tell. I'm not being funny.
I'm gonna demolish.
You can tell the mayor got his hands through.
He got his
majority.
You sure can. Let's put on our critical thinking hats.
He got his majority, because you see, anytime something come up, it's always being blocked.
Surely.
You see, when one of them messing up, he keeps somebody on there. Now he gonna keep Trishelle on there, but I know she got to be saying. I know, to me, William, Mr. Harris is like the Eva Worthing of the Ethics and Accountability Board. Don't really know nothing. He just on there. He want to talk big words, talk good. I'm just telling like how Eva would. Then you see what Kim had to tell her. You can't do this and that. But Trishelle Young was trying to walk him through it. But he was so caught on, she said, you still going to go through it? I mean, they let this man dangle that for 5 minutes, had discussion and figure back and forth.
What's that on the agenda? What about Miss Billy tonight?
No, but they said it was. But that's
why they brought it up there as add-on.
That's why I said if you would have told us, people would have spoke up and said something. But I'm just telling you,
they going after Carol because of her show. What they say about her show?
What you think?
Who said something about her show?
Whatever the mayor told him. I'm gonna tell you.
But who was talking about the show?
I don't know. Maybe the mayor. I was too busy looking at all of the back and forth that Frida Williams and that Michael was doing. You know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. That ethics, man, listen. If people don't realize that compromised people is on a lot of these boards, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know from the school board to the Ethics and Accountability Board to City Council. It's like Flint need help.
But listen, you know what? I don't even know what to say. Like I said, in true Eric Mays fashion, that board then tried to correct him.
Yep.
Okay. Nobody else. I ain't never seen or heard of them doing anything else. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I ain't never heard of them trying to come after any council member, and definitely not any member on the ENA board. Because first of all, they couldn't keep enough people on that board together at one time.
No, you're right, Sharon, because I think he said he was trying to read the definition, because whatever he was reading off his phone, he couldn't even get the words right. I don't know if it was a pre-statement, but he said it was a definition, because I was looking at him when he was over there. he was looking down at his phone. I was just like, dude, if you can't read what you're seeing off your phone, man, that's crazy.
They in their infant stages, and they ain't never did nothing. They have never done nothing.
And his mother got water power money too.
People on there, but they ain't never did.
His mother got water power money too.
I don't know.
I'm looking at Don. We gotta chop it up, man. We gotta chop it up. I need to get you
Michael
on.
Black and his mama got all kinds of ARPA funds, not to mention the water. I didn't know nothing about the water power money, but they did used to show them on TV at that location, Don. You right, giving out water because it was some type of documentary where they showed it the line going all the way down Door Highway when it first started. I remember that.
And can Joe King can he admit that the ENA board is compromised from his own members now, the way they tried to go at two of their own? Because Joe King wasn't standing. The whole thing was they wanted Billy gone. And I just think Trishelle Young, her being a lawyer and knowing law.
Was the city attorney there?
He had to read up on it. And when Art was saying ain't no other, Art was telling Trishelle, and she was like, because she got a little feisty with Art, though. I'm telling y'all.
Trishelle did?
Yeah, because I said, damn, she got a little feisty tonight, ain't she? And she like, I can't keep going back and forth. He said every city ain't running it like this, where they got a lawyer. The city got his lawyer at every board. But this is the way Flint is being ran.
I need something stronger than this water. Listen,
I'm just telling you.
Well, I mean, that was tonight. Well, we can always go back. Let's talk about the noon hour today.
Let's go.
Let's talk about the noon hour. So, we seen hashtag Northside Pride all week, and hashtag this and hashtag that, and Liddell posted the flyer where Davina was going to be having this informational meeting.
Was it informational?
In council chambers today. Now remember, we just showed y'all one. We went to me, Mickey, James, Lottie, Rich was there, Miss Rose was there, Miss Beverly was there. We went over there at First Union. We left out of there confused as hell. Then I had the county clerk, Dominique Clemens, on here, who came up here, boom, 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 said it all out. And then they come up with, we having a meeting too. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. If y'all want to do what 810 do, fine. But at least be prepared. And then what floored me more than them not saying anything, because I walked out of there like, I want my time back just for my life. And the other ones that was in there today, just for other people's lives. We should be afforded our time back. But what behooved me the most was this was a meeting that could have possibly had some information in it about elections, the special elections and the recall. There wasn't no damn candidates there.
Not none.
Not one damn candidate.
Not none.
The election for the 9th ward is May 7th. Wasn't not one damn candidate there. But now, I said to myself, maybe they was outside. You know, just give them the benefit of the doubt.
They might have been walking.
Maybe they was outside with the water people. So you know what I did? Went down there, had a beautiful conversation with Miss Claire McClinton. Shouts out to Miss Claire McClinton.
Oh, Mama Claire.
Well, nobody there.
Did any council people show up?
Judy, she sat over there with the other Republicans.
No, I'm talking down there for the water thing.
Oh, she told me, I asked about the elected officials. No, I didn't. I asked her about the people that was running campaign.
Right.
Because and she said it was Mary Hood was down there with the water commemoration today. Who else did she say?
Was the local media? Yeah, the local media.
The media was there. And the media was going to be there. Mary Hood. I thought she said 3 people. I can't remember who else. And Hill Harper. But I mean, the water ain't gonna get fixed.
I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, family. You're not getting no money. See, we just need to tell the people the truth. That water money, not that I don't want to keep.
First Ward was out there, but they wasn't up there. Serenity and Peace, they needed to be upstairs. You talking about the first ward candidate was outside and then come upstairs to the election meeting. Please don't tell me you telling me that. Don't say that. For real. Serenity.
Yeah, most elected officials do have full-time jobs, but Judy don't. But Judy think water safe. But get back to Davina. What did you learn? What did you learn from what came out of that meeting for you?
Oh, that was it. You thought I learned something?
Yeah, I thought you got something you didn't know from the meeting.
No, I probably taught them a few things. Like I taught them, like the election is May 7th, and since you sent out the wrong cards twice, but you know what? Now, Davina, in my St. Louis voice, Davina. Now, you just said at the other meeting, A10, somebody tag A10 Flint. I hate when we have to do this. Tag A10 Flint.
I'm with Woodrow on
when
this.
We was over there, that meeting was planned at that time on purpose. Too much was already going on there. You're right. I agree with you. But Davina, when we was over there at First Union, didn't she say that them districts didn't go into 2026? They didn't go into effect to 2026? Yep. Davina, today she said council passed a resolution. Now the new maps is in effect. What the hell is going on? Last month, I said month. Yeah, I said it last month. You said that they wasn't in effect. But this month, you said the council passed a resolution and the new maps is in effect. She sent out the right cards. Except for the recalls.
Yeah, for the recalls. They know it's gonna be a shit show, but did you notice that how they tried to deflect and put it on the county when we kept asking about them 6 sheets of paper, how y'all numbers was different? She said, well, the county can say what they want to say.
Oh yeah, she basically said that the county they can't prove that they didn't
hold a good brother on here. Hold up, shit now.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the evening edition of the Bump Commissioner Delrico Lloyd, and much success on your endeavor as you submitted your paperwork to run again for a full term. He just said council does not have the authority to dictate what maps are in place. How did they pass a resolution on that? It's about the law. Well, seeing that you were a council person, you would know that, and now that you are a commissioner as well, I don't know. This is what she said. She said they passed the resolution and the maps. Didn't she say that?
That's what she said.
She said it on camera. Sometimes I messed up. I know I do, but she said it on camera because I was confused because she just said that the maps wasn't. No. So I saved the best question for last. Thank you, Kermit. Now I wanted to prove something, and I said I want to hear from the people that was up there because she had all these people sitting up there, beautiful tables with curtains and everything around them. Let the people that's sitting up there talk. So the people that worked in the clerk's office, they was all out there. I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think that this needs to be cleared up? They all said yeah, except for Gloria. Gloria, as Stephanie Rogers would say, she did the funky two-step. She went all the way around it, back, up, down, slid back up the side, came back down again. Listen, at the end of the day, they was outvoted. The majority of the people that worked in the clerk's office said it needs to be something set out because they know people is confused. Davina's solution was, if you're confused, then call us. Well, even if I'm confused, damn it, I don't know to call you.
And you don't answer the phone all the time. They don't, because people said they was calling. Now this is not look at what LaShanya Larry said. Detroit just had to redo their boundaries, and some people was in trouble.
No, I interviewed the lady from Detroit. I had her on here a couple weeks ago. Sherry Gay Degano.
Yeah.
Just had her Dagnago. Well, yeah. I don't know how you say her last name, but she was on Miss Sherry. I had her on here. She was telling us all about that. But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker and the knicker. This is a whole ass city who probably has bulk mailing, right? Just put the stuff in there and they stamp their own stuff, just go right in the mail. The county then did a damn paper already. The county then, they didn't even have to do this. May 24th, Flint recall election is going to be held on May 7th. They didn't put the whole ward, 9th ward map on here, where the north, south, east, and west, and only registered voters who currently live in the old 9th ward. Then they put a map of that on there too. And then it tells you where to vote and early voting and absentee ballot. They didn't even put the candidate's name up here for them. They didn't put all of this together. I said, can't you just mail this out?
No. That's why I feel I'm with Chris Caleb. It do need to be a lawsuit filed. A lawsuit need to be filed right now because how this shit going, like we're gonna use the words of William Harris at this accountability board: integrity, elections integrity.
But to seem like now, let me tell you, and if y'all didn't watch, I implore y'all to go back and watch it. I sat right there and I told all of them. The whole clerk's office sitting there. And I told him I wasn't going to talk bad about him tomorrow on the bump. I'm doing it tonight. I told all of them. It seemed like the county is doing everything that they can. And it seemed like the city, we going back in time.
To the 60s.
See, Michelle said she felt like it too.
Yeah, the 60s. If you can't tell me this ain't voter intimidation, what is it? Oh, suppression?
Voter suppression. That's why I'm going to tell you what it was. Voter suppression.
What is it? I mean, I'm trying to, what is
voter suppression at its finest?
But you threw them out there for the new wards. Waited, look how they did Miss Beverly on the recalls. Y'all waited. Then but gave out the new wards because when you get your voter card, it says you in the 2nd ward, not the 6th ward.
And when she was answering that question, I felt like we was watching Menace to Society. You dropped the bottle of beer at 10:15.
No, you fucked up, don't you?
Right. No. I took the papers over there and they gave me back the papers that they the ones said they didn't have all the papers. It wasn't me with all the papers. I mean when they came over here with the papers, they may have dropped some coming across the street. I mean how did they know? How they can't prove that they had all the papers to begin with. They time stamped them. In chronological order. And gave them back to you.
And what about this right here? What about this disenfranchisement? Ask Davina where the 6 page. I saw Dr. Petroni's comment on that.
I asked her. That's what I'm just talking about.
She said they didn't remember it wasn't none.
She said the county can't prove that they had them 6 pages. They gave them back to you. That's why I had to ask the next question. Did y'all count them? Did y'all count them? Then she said, yeah, but hell, you didn't know I was talking about 5 minutes ago. Today was a peculiar day on the 10th anniversary of
if council passes a resolution to use the new map, shouldn't the 2nd recall be looked at again?
Clack in a normal city, one would say that's a great question. But in Flint, I'm going to probably say no, because that's what they're going to say. But in a normal city,
right,
where integrity does matter. Matter of fact, where was the resolution at? When was the resolution passed? Where Don at? Not Don. Some of y'all on here watch the meetings more than I do. When did that resolution go through about the new ward maps? How can you be the manager of the department and not be required to correct the problem you created? They could not work for me because they would be on an unpaid vacation. That's the same thing that the county clerk said. He said it would have been handled differently.
Sitting right there.
Sitting right here twice. The first time he came on and the second time. He volunteered to come back on the hill.
Well, Clark said isn't that public record? Now we need to find the minutes for that. How y'all gonna pass that resolution? It should be minutes for that.
It should be.
It should be minutes for that.
It should be.
The county made copies before the petitions were turned over to the city. Now, how CT here, thank you, family.
I told her that. And she said, "Well, how do we know they made all the copies? How do we know that all the copies was there when they brought them back?" I said, "Well, wait a minute. They didn't. Y'all brought them back. Y'all brought them back. Remember, because when y'all brought them back, the 6 pages was missing. Remember, Davina?"
See, that's what Bishop T. Priestley Flower said. That's what I was asking. When did they pass the resolution? What day? Only in Flint.
There you go, Jaleesa. I really like that comment. Can you put that one up there with Jaleesa Mayfield? With the side of bullshit. Please. An extra side with extra. For tonight's meeting. Extra. Get 2 sides.
Oh, here you go right here. Brother Del Rico. He on it.
Commissioner.
I'm sorry about the commissioner.
Commissioner. The law dictates that because the current terms are yet unexpired, the candidates running for the unexpired terms have to run in the same district that the original representatives originally ran in. New districts start with the next and new terms, not the incomplete terms that the current candidates are running from. Anything different is wrong. No. Go watch the video. Unless me and Mickey and the rest of the people that was up there watching it heard it wrong. She said the resolution was passed. Unless all of us heard it wrong. Did she say that?
Yeah, she said it was bad. So they breaking the law.
Well, you know what? Phone lines is open. It's about 15 minutes for y'all. We're going to do a little something nice for y'all in the evening time. For y'all that can't call in the morning. And the phone lines are open. 810-207-5058. Go ahead and call in and let us know what y'all think about the 10th anniversary.
See, but I'm just shook that they tried to throw the good brother Dominique up under the bus like that. I am like, really?
They sure did.
I couldn't believe. Now this is going to create another shitstorm.
Sure is. That's why I truly believe. Put on your critical thinking hats, people. Here we got a call. We got a call, and then we get into our little lesson for today.
Start the call, or 2 to decline. The call will start at the beep.
Good evening, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
I couldn't wait to open your damn telephone lines up tonight on all shit that's going on out there at Flint. It's Anthony calling from Houston, Texas.
Hey, what's baby.
First of all, I want to thank you, Wyntis and Mick, for doing a great job with the coverage that y'all giving. I mean, because honestly, if you all wasn't there to give this coverage, we wouldn't be able to see and hear with our own ears and see with our own eyes how the people running the city.
Yes.
So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the hard work that you all continue to do with getting the coverage. Even if you don't say anything, give any commentary, what you all are showing us is exactly what's going on in Flint. And we appreciate all that you and Nikki do.
Thank you so much.
Y'all.
Thank you so much.
Secondly, listen here. I don't know what the hell Davina was. I mean, listen, I was just as confused watching it as everybody is like, what the hell is she saying? That what the council decides to pass is what's the law compared to what the state has passed? Like, the state always supersedes the damn city.
One would think.
It's just common sense. It's common sense. Tell the brother commissioner, stay off the Facebook page because we want him to win and we don't want him to make 10 seconds.
Right, we don't want him to get abolished. Right.
we don't want them to say, y'all got anything to do with this shit.
There we go now, log off. I know that's right. They love you in Texas, Del Rico. Get off now. We don't want you to get abolished now. Get off, baby.
We look out for his best interest because, listen, anything those social they want to take it down because they hate the y'all. But I'm not going to take up too much time. Thank you all again for all that you all. Okay.
Thank you so much. Have a good evening. Yes, Del Rico going to log off now. We don't want you to get abolished.
They will abolish you.
They're going to abolish you now. You know, the mayor's not too fond of me right now. He's not too fond of me. Had a little disagreement. So he want me abolished and anybody around me.
This is that 94.7 million came in here. And you thought you that like how you see in the sharks when they smell blood in the water?
That RL said it's like swimming in international waters around here.
Oh, and
we surrounded. RL said it.
Yeah.
We surrounded by international waters with sharks in it. He said it down there at council before Mayside. People thought RL was crazy. He was trying to tell us then. Y'all surrounded by sharks. These people all around y'all is crooked. RL told us. He ha ha and thinking RL is crazy. He told us. Sharks in the national waters.
Oh no, Clark, when you
Start
came
the
to
call or
18,
two
you
to
became
decline.
most
Press
hated.
1 to, the call will start at the beep.
Good morning. Good evening, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, Wyntis. This is Regina calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Hello,
Hey,
darling.
Mickey. Hey, Wyntis.
Hey, Regina.
Hey there. I just was calling because I'm wondering, okay, I saw that meeting from noon. And again, I thank you all for this evening bump because it's hard for me to get on in the morning, but I do my best. Mm-hmm. But that meeting with Davina, since she said the solution was if you have questions to call my office, then that office should be flooded. Their voicemail should be full. I mean, if everybody has questions like they did tonight, then if the solution is to call her, then flood her office with calls. Mm-hmm. And make it, the clerks, if that's their job to return those calls, if that's the solution, if call them, mm-hmm. Make them work. I don't understand why this can't be a quick, release of a car, like you're saying, a flight, something. But if the solution is call me, then everybody should be on the phone calling, leaving messages, calling up. Yeah. And getting clear. Everybody who has any question about like where they're supposed to go. That's just what I got from that. Mm-hmm. You're right. So right. I was angry. I was frustrated because, mm-hmm. like you said, when Dominique was on the show, he was clear. Mm-hmm. It was, it's just like, okay, why can't it just be as clear from the city as it was with the county? Mm-hmm. And why can't they work together to do things? But there's obviously some conflict there. Mm-hmm. But that conflict is causing problems for the residents of Flint. But mm-hmm. I just want y'all to win. And I'm just glad that you all are there. Thank you for your advocacy and continue to do what you do. And I'll be watching. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Have a good evening. Us watching from Atlanta too. So yes, we're out here. All right. Well, we love you, Atlanta. Thank you, and keep supporting us and tell some more people about us. Will do. Thank y'all. Thank you. Have a good one. You too. Bye-bye. Listen, while I got everybody attention, y'all. Hold on. We'll get this going. Start the call or two to decline. Press 1. The call will start at the beep. Caller, hold on just a second, caller. Hold on just a second. Listen, y'all. Okay. We got to do this real quick. Well, I got everybody's attention. www.justoilhair.com. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Get you some good smelling shampoo, all natural products. And if you put in for your code A10 News Media Group, just go and check her out. You get 20% off. And then, you got Mother's Day and all of that good stuff coming up. Our girl, Zayna Chantel. She can be found on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all over. Flint. She's from Flint. Zayna Chantel LLC. All natural plant-based products. And if you put in the code A10, you'll get 20% off her products. I'm telling you. Good oil, good soap, cleansing soap. Even for the men, she got a beard cleanser. Support the people that support us because we all a family. And if you would like to advertise with A10, $125 a week, $50 a day, mention on the bump. All right, caller. You back, girl. You back. Good evening. You've been bumped in. How can I help you? Good evening. What I would like an order of that just oil. Can you fry chicken with it? Can you answer that question for me? Pardon me? Can you fry chicken with that just oil, or is it just for your hair? It's just for your hair, baby. But it smells so good. You may want to just taste a little bit of it. They got hair conditioning, custard, and just all of that. I mean, it smells so good. You might get kidnapped. No, I don't need that. So what I was going to say, this is free.
Hey, free daddy.
Let me begin by saying tonight, this evening seems to be a night of high yellow hatred. That one with the hump in her back, or in her neck, I should say, I felt very offended by her saying that if you want respect, you need to give respect. Like, we're not all looking at the
on the
same.
ENA board.
Mm-hmm. The one with the fake pleather on her head to cover that baby bald spot.
Okay.
Can't remember her name.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Miss Frida.
Yeah, but she was saying that, if you want the effect of the council to respect you, then you should give council respect.
Okay.
Let's just break that down a little bit here. How are you watching? She said she saw the videos. So how are you watching the same thing that we're watching, but you're getting the opposite effect of the city? Can we question that? And then let's just put a pin in her. Okay. And then the little high yellow one next to her felt like she needed to disrespect Billy as such in an ethics and accountability board. Can we break that down?
Okay. Well, integrity.
What are the ethics?
Integrity.
Right. I'm just wondering where it was tonight, because I feel like the council has been going down to the ethics and accountability board so much that their energy has been dropped off in that room. When have you ever seen them going against each other like that?
I've never seen it because, you couldn't keep them all together. First of all, they just probably got this many members since we started going down there. And I've never seen it like this. I've never seen them argue like this. Even when they used to come on a long time ago, I haven't seen it like this.
All I'm going to say is this, and I'm going to be done because I got to go back to work. Energy is transferable. So each and every one of those council members that felt like they were secretly complaining over what was happening, you mean to tell me, and again, I think we talked about this in the comments, people let me know, they said that they were backed up in complaints. Mickey, I think you brought this up at the end of the video. They said they were backed up about a month or two in complaints, but somebody brought a complaint on Billy 2 days ago, and now that was the topic of the conversation. Discuss.
Okay, Free. Okay.
I'm just saying, I love you all. Mickey, you do what you do. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you. You too, Free. Thank you.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
How they get unbacked up, Mickey?
Easy. What you mean they got unbacked up? They did the family, brothers, and in-laws deal. We moved you to the front.
Mickey, what you coming here with these complaint forms for?
Because the people can get the right one.
What do you mean?
Because it might have been the wrong one that's been getting out.
So the one you had today was the wrong one?
Because it was old, that's why.
2 years old?
Yeah, 2 years old.
To start the call or to decline. The call will start at the beep.
Good evening, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
This is Mrs. Shaw. How are you?
Miss Shaw, go ahead, baby. You already know. Just go ahead. Tell us about our rights. Because this is just wrong. Just tell us. Just go.
I was sitting up in the chair watching the Incident Accountability Board meeting. And I'm sitting up here. I said, oh, Lord, I can't wait till Wyntis them come on tomorrow morning. So after it was over, I clicked in on you guys, and you got a show an evening show.
Well, you know what? The Wyntis Hall show usually come on Thursdays, but I had to go to choir rehearsal, right? So I sent Mickey over there to the ENA board, and so tomorrow we having Jordan Sheridan on from Status Quo, and so we said we was gonna do the evening bump because this couldn't wait until Monday. This couldn't wait.
No, it can't. Mm-hmm. But let me express. I can't hear you.
No, I didn't say nothing. I was listening to you. Your phone went out for a minute.
Okay, let me express my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
As a resident occupied Flint. When I'm on my job, I do my job. Okay? I did my job, rather. When I was on the job, I recognized I had to be professional at all times. But if somebody say something that was out of order, I had to respond. I'm just like Billy. You have to respond. And the way you respond, she didn't do it vocally. She did it with a sign. And all this time, they're not paying attention how these whites are dogging out the black residents. They didn't want to say nothing like that, even because every problem it was. Okay? She set up there and provoked everything, and Liddell them and Quincy fell for all that garbage. But what I'm telling you now is that as a resident, all of us work. But you have a right to go to city council and what? And demonstrate and protest. And protest. Now, half of that board probably haven't even been watching council to see all that provocation. They probably hadn't been watching council meetings. What I'm saying to you is, remember the marches in Mississippi, Alabama with Jesse Jackson and Martin Luther King and all them?
Yes, ma'am.
Those were professional facts. They had jobs. They were preachers. They were doctors. They were lawyers. They did not get admonished by protesting when they went back to sit at their desk on Monday morning. They did not do it. And for Mr. King to sit up there, as old as he is, he knows better. You can protest anybody, but you're not, that doesn't, she didn't curse anybody out. She didn't hit anybody. Liddell, them, and Candace has been using profanity toward each other, toward the audience, which they have no business messing with the audience, period.
Yes, ma'am.
Residents.
Yes, ma'am.
And we as residents, we have a right to be angry. We haven't received any money from all these deaths that's been happening, all our children that has been damaged. We haven't received anything, so we the only one have the right bitch. I don't know what they're talking about when they haven't investigated nobody else's complaint. Yes, they're going to jump on Billy because of what somebody wrote in with a complaint.
Right.
Have you seen any other complaint investigated that fast?
No, ma'am.
No.
No.
But, hey, I have plenty to say. Because I worked in an environment with discrimination. I worked in an environment when, as a black person, when everybody that were white claimed they was afraid of us. Saying a little nigga thing like this woman. Is she white or biracial?
They said, Mickey, what they say today? What was she? The one from Husband Work at Habitat?
What you mean?
Is she black, white?
Is she black? She black.
And she assimilating herself with whites. With the first thing she said out of her mouth that I jumped on, he was correct. They always feel threatened. I was threatened like evil. I feel threatened, so I need the police. I feel threatened. And that's the first discriminatory race discrimination statement that whites make all the time. They always feel like they're threatened. And they are the one that in charge. They're the one making all the rules and regulations. They're the one that breaking the rules and regulations. And when we break them, here they come after us big time. But you got a lot of things going on, and I could tell you so much. I could tell you so much that you will really, really, really write a book about. And I'm going to get off of here. And to Billy, you did nothing wrong with walking across there with that sign, strutting on evil. Now, some people, like Mayor, our ex-mayor, What did Eva say about our ex-mayor?
Oh, she had nothing but bad things to say about Dr. Weaver.
Nothing but bad things. And Mr. Joe, if you had been at the meeting, you would have understood why people was corrupted, was being dismantled in there, because they were saying negative things about your residents, about our residents. We still haven't gotten anything. And I received an email from our representative up in Washington, talking about meat at a plant somewhere, the water plant. Mm-hmm. I emailed him back. You don't want to see what I said in that email. I'm coming to a water plant to listen to you guys misrepresent what really happened here in Flint.
Yes, ma'am.
Why are you celebrating? Why are you going to an event about a 10-year? Why are you? It's braggadocious to me. Why are you bragging about poisonous water? Why are you sitting up there on camera? You should be hiding somewhere, Mayor. You should be ducking and hiding somewhere.
You're right, Miss
Shaw. Because of the mess in Flint. Because of the mess. Nobody ever received any funds. All the ARPA funds been allocated to the Genesee County residents out of Flint. All the 501(c)(3)s, whatever you call them.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Everything to the black person. And the black people that they gave money to. Did they allocate that money, ARPA money, to blacks?
Yeah, the chosen ones.
Our city is predominantly black. Predominantly mean overwhelming black. If it had been Grand Blanc, Finn, anybody else, they would have got paid long years ago. Long time ago.
You're right. You're right.
We don't know who have sued privately and got paid. We don't know anything, because if our people that's in charge knew anything, they will not disclose that to us.
That's true. All right. All
They
right,
won't
Michelle,
disclose.
I got to get you to wrap it up, baby.
And I forgot to say hello to you and Mickey. Hello.
Hello. That's all right. We appreciate you calling in, as always.
Oh, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Everything she said was facts, man. What she said, what touched me the most is that when she was talking about the marches and stuff during the civil rights movement, how Martin Luther King and all of them had jobs, but they were still out there protesting. When they went back to their jobs, she said they didn't get demolished for their right to protest.
But that's the thing.
Damn, that right there.
This is dictatorship. That's why I said, if you see how the deal, what these other boards doing, they watching what the city council do. Yeah. See, they taking leads from from the mayor. I'm just, let me say allegedly. I'm not saying this is facts. I don't have facts, but I'm just saying it's looking kind of strange. Yeah. When you see Joe King, I'm telling you what I saw. Joe,
I never say he's standing on business
he wanted people to be quiet. You couldn't say nothing. You can't even say, "Ooh, wow." They didn't want none of that. Now you got these politicians.
She said Joe was old enough to know better. Joe was
what
born
up, Kevin
and
Tate, good
during
brother.
the time where the white people used to say they were scared of black folks, scared to work with them. She said Joe too old for that.
Joe, no, but you got to think. Follow the money. If you follow the money, and you seeing who getting money, because believe me, people who ain't getting money is hollering, because I'm hollering like a motherfucker. We ain't getting no money.
Right.
Ones who get money trying to keep it. All we saying is, I say this again, I'm not mad at Liddell getting her, got that 50,000 and came back, got 25. But if you was helping the residents and she got hers last, I couldn't say nothing.
What did Rich say down there the other night?
Yeah, they been
He said this ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
People take money. He said this ain't nothing new.
Been taking money.
From mayor, the first mayor on now. He said this ain't nothing new. Nobody taking no money. He said, but y'all ain't gave nothing to the residents. Y'all just keeping it all for yourself.
Serenity and Pete said the line going to voicemail. You might have turned it off.
Oh yeah, we was done. We about to get out of here.
We was about to get out, but you can call. I'm just saying, watch.
We got to be back here in the morning.
And then you see when Joe bought that water bill. I'm with Don Pfeiffer. Joe scared of getting them past water bill. See, when you looking at things going down, you see. But even with Liddell, how hers get took off?
So
$1,600.
But Clax got transferred.
But I just
onto an account that wasn't even his.
But that'll show you how the games is being played. So if you do wrong, people don't want to lose their money. People scared to you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be retribution. Basically, like we know we getting it. You know it's coming. They just figure like fuck it, you know. They retarded over there. When you at the bottom, how low can you go?
I'm done. So listen, y'all. We thank y'all for putting up with us tonight. We just had to get that out. That couldn't wait till Monday. Don't forget to join us back here in the morning with Jordan Sheraton, formerly of the Young Turks, now with Status Quo.
Status Quo.
Status Quo. Well, I keep saying Coop because it's spelled.
Is it Status Quo? It is Status Quo. C-O-U-P. Because it's like they pulled a coup.
I usually be right.
They pulled a coup.
Let's pull the coup. See, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say that too. So make sure you tune in with us 9 a.m. We'll be on here with Jordan Sheridan, wrapping up this water week. And then tomorrow at 1 o'clock, that's all day, just 7 days a week, 8-10.
Enoch said 9-ish tomorrow. You ain't going to be on time.
I'll be here on time tomorrow because Jordan Sheridan is coming in.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll be on time tomorrow. I'll dressed up and everything.
Status Quo.
So status quo.
Q-U-O.
Quo. Okay.
I was right. You was wrong.
Okay. It don't matter. That don't matter. It don't matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
1% you was off.
Shut up, Spacely. But anyway, so 9 to 11, y'all got us again in the morning. Then at 1 o'clock, you got Trevor. And then 5 o'clock, you got Clack and Carol. And then at 8 o'clock.
Oh, that's
no. Damn, I forgot myself again.
Yeah, Anna.
6:10 to 7:10 on 8:10. You got Sister Circle, got me and Anna. Anna from DC.
From where?
DC.
From the D.
From DC.
So it is. Chocolate City, baby.
Stop down from the DC. Then we got Ashley at 8 o'clock. And then Saturday morning, our own Tanya Burns at 10 o'clock. And then Sundays at 5, Sister Audrey. And then boom, Monday morning, back with us again at 9 o'clock. So
you forgot Clubhouse.
That's not a podcast.
Oh,
though.
It's not, but
That's
it's
the
true.
Trap.
Yeah. Y'all catch us
See
on
y'all
Saturdays in catch us Saturday afternoons in the trap. We'll be waiting on you tomorrow, Clark, because you and Carol podcast gonna be something else. Peace.